A warm welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. The carbon fibre roof installation is complete. The car's got loads of handprints and smears over it. I need to wash it down really, but it's essentially done. And if you want to see how we went and did this, go and watch the Forensics Unplugged channel, where I kind of videoed most of the installation process and went through it all. But I'm here to get the reaction from the 996 man himself. He's all quiet there because he's mic'd up. It's Dan the man. Dan, hey.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you
something.
How you doing?
Why you have a black roof on your car? Is it carbon fibre?
Well, this is inspired by you, my friend.
I know, yeah, but you've done your one nicer and your one's glossy.
Well, I don't know. I've got to say a huge thank you to Dan, because like so many bits that I needed, like front windscreen, headlining, we've borrowed from Dan from this one. And
You stole.
Yeah.
You stole. You stole my parts.
I give you back. I give you broken parts. I took off car in replace.
Deal. I noticed you gave me the metal roof back as
did.
well.
He's got all the scrap metal.
That's lovely. Thanks for that.
So what do you think of this then, Dan?
Well, firstly, as you walk towards the car, I've got to say, I think it looks quite factory, John. Quite factory, but you know, like OEM plus. Do you know we were talking about a black roof on a red car, and was that a little bit too ricey? Because you didn't want to go ricey, did you? Actually, it's very Porsche, because modern GT cars have carbon fibre roofs. In fact, BMW have carbon fibre roofs on all their M-Tech cars. So it's not uncommon to see a black roof on a car. And I think on the red, it's just really, really getawayable. It's really subtle. I like it. I wouldn't, on the silver, on DTC, it's really leery because it's black and white, but it's a race car, so it's fine. But I think if I'd done it on CGA, I don't know, I think it might be too much, but on your car, I think it looks mega.
It's all right, isn't it? Because we've got the Caros in there as well.
Yeah, and you've got the, and if you come from the back as well, look, you've got
rattling.
The roll cage is black, so it picks up on that. Your little gurney lip is black, so it picks up on that. Your number plate frame's black. The badge is black. It kind of works, doesn't it? It's not like Porsche would never have done that. You know, if this was a lightweight, imagine Porsche did a 996 Aero CS. This is what they'd have done, because of course the GT3 RS has carbon fibre bonnets and panels and stuff like that. So it's not out the way of what Porsche would have done.
It's not too non-OEM.
No.
I think if I'd have had a carbon fibre look bonnet, carbon fibre roof, carbon fibre rear
Well,
splitter.
obviously you've got a carbon bonnet, but the bonnet wasn't in a good enough condition to have it black. And I think if you have the bonnet black, then it's too much.
Too ricey.
You could probably get away with carbon mirror covers.
Maybe.
Because this bit's black, and that would tie in nice.
White.
It's only, white, yeah. It's only another, what, 600 quid I've spent there, but you know. But no, mate, it looks really good. It's fitted really nice as well. It's nice and snug.
About as good as I could get it.
Well, the problem is this is an aftermarket panel. This is not an OEM panel, and you're taking an OEM panel that's been on a car for 30 years off, and you're putting on this alien part, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we know it's not structural. It's just a top. It's just a cover, isn't it?
Yeah.
The structure is underneath, as you've shown in your videos. This is just it's a lid.
Yeah.
But it's got to be right, because of course it bonds your windscreen and your rear screen.
Yeah, and it's going to flex a little bit.
And what's important is it's not sitting high or too low here. You've got, if you look at it, the level's right. Like you were worried about these things sticking up here. Yeah, they all do. That's how they are. This is a part of the aerodynamics of the car. I think it breaks the airflow or something. If you look at anybody's 996.1, these trims just sit like that, and they just sit a bit high. And also, if you look at the RSs,
if you see them on the road when you're driving,
no, you don't see them that close. But if you look at the new RSs, they have lines on the roof, like fins. Again, this is probably what that is. So that is right, because I used to sit there pressing down on them, trying to get it in.
Yeah.
Nice windscreen there, John.
Yeah.
No crack in it.
No, that's off DTC. That's an old windscreen, not off DTC. It's off the breaker.
Is this one got a crack in it?
That one has, yeah.
This one has now.
Yeah, so we put my one in Dan's. This screen was in pretty good condition for one that's done no cracks, just a couple of tiny little
chips.
But for 160,000 miles, it's good. I'll try and glass polish it and see if I can get a little bit of the fine haze
The
out
other
of
thing I think you should mention when you're doing this, you had to get the professionals in to cut the screen out. Trying to cut the screen out yourself is too risky. Also, the chances of breaking them, taking them out, is very high, especially with a chip.
Yeah.
And if you break one of these screens, they are unobtainable.
Yeah.
The windscreen guys, it takes them about
well.
a week or two to get them, and they're £900.
Yeah.
So if you're going to take your screen out to do this,
that was the highest risk yesterday, taking the screen out.
Get the pros in.
So now I've seen how they do it. I could get the screen out, but I would still, the risk of me cracking it is about 10 times higher than the professional cracking it, because they know how to pull on them. So you're not straining the glass.
And they've got all them big suction caps and that takes the stress, and they lift them in the right angle. You've only got do you remember when I took the roll cage out of one and I smashed the screen, just tapped it on the inside on the wrong position, just cracked instantly, especially from the inside. Once you take them, because they're structural, the screen, it bonds that, it's structural to the car.
Holds it all together.
And I think when you take that out, you're just messing with the chances of knocking it or, flexing it.
Yeah.
No,
so overall, Dan, you like it, yeah? So Dan's toying with the idea of doing this with CGA.
Yeah, well, I've got the same problem as you with this car, haven't I, John? I've got the big old heavy sunroof, and then I've got the rear footwell water leaks. Although for some random reason it hasn't been doing it recently, but it does do
That's called summer.
Yeah. You're right. When it comes to winter and you park the car outside a lot, then you eventually...
Yeah, it's raining all the time.
When it's raining all the time...
That means you've got a tiny leak.
Yeah, but it does find its way in. What I'm finding is I'm not getting it in so much from washing the car. Yeah. But rain is different. Rain just... attacks and finds its way in.
Especially when you get a day of rain.
And as we know, the weight saving,
especially when it's full of water,
is massive. And the weight's from the perfect location in the car.
We could do it.
The only thing I would say is on this car, I don't know. I think what I'd probably do is, because yours is so pretty in gloss, I think I'd try it first and live with it with black, and then decide if I don't like it later, because at the end of the day the paintwork on this car is not mint anyway.
No.
And then if I think to myself the black looks too much,
at the same time,
do all the paint at the same time, especially if I colour change the car or something like that.
He's attached to this car, he won't. I keep saying to him, sell it, and he's like, it's good. It is good, but he'll want to buy another one at some point.
The problem is with this car, and I've told you this before a million times, it's a 97, and 97s are
slowly trying to mount the car.
97s are just so rare, and because DTC's a 97, and because they started their life identical from the factory, and they're quite close together from the factory, I think there's only like 3 weeks apart on build date, it feels like its sister, and it feels really hard to let it go because it drives so good as well.
Ironic. Oh, you got a sunroof of it?
Yeah.
I was going to say, that one hasn't got a sunroof, so ironically, the non-sunroof skin is worth a few bob.
Well, that's another option, isn't it? You could take that metal roof off that, non-sunroof, because it's already Arctic silver, and put it on. But the only problem is you've got to weld that on.
Yeah.
And if you weld it, you're likely to burn the paint.
You could rivet and bond it.
You could rivet and bond it the same as you've done with that, and then that way you won't burn the paint. Because you can get them off without breaking the paint. You know that from the one you've just done.
Yeah.
It's just welding it on can distort it. So you might actually be better to rivet and bond it on.
Yeah.
So it is an option. We could look at that. Because then it's a silver roof.
I think we could have this done, Dan, if we get coordinate properly with the glass guys. We have it done in 3 or 4 days.
What, with that roof?
Well,
what about do that roof and rivet and bond it?
The thing is, if you're going to sell that as a shell, you want to keep it as a shell.
Potentially, some people want that to chop up.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, potentially. It's all options, all crazy options. But I'd like to do some changes on this car for next year. But at the moment, I've got an engine. I've got that engine to build. I need to get DTC back out on track. I've got loads going on. We've got stuff to do on your car yet. We're not finished. We've got to carry on finding your missus. We've only found, what did we find? 16 of them? No, 22 of them. We found 22 of them.
Yeah,
but we still reckon there's at least 10 or 15
I got front
missing
pads
ponies
on order to replace those. And we're going to swap the rear exhaust next week.
Yeah, do the rear exhaust.
So we're going to take that exhaust off, which is a sports exhaust, put it on
Tell them
that.
you've wiper deleted at the same time?
Yeah,
Did you
wiper deleted. I think I'm going to just paint that with the rattle can.
Yeah, rattle can.
Gloss red it.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's 30p that bung. The other one's like 200 quid and I'm broke.
Your seat belt's the right way around now.
Yeah, the seats are. Yeah, geez, I put them in the wrong way
Do you
around.
know what? The more I look at this car, the more I think in a red centre console would look good now. You know? It picks up on your red.
I like it all black and dark.
I like it all black. Yeah. What about carbon fibre?
That'd be all right, but no, I don't.
Carbon fibre.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Carbon fibre.
It's not a looks car, this, even though it looks half decent. It's not there for the looks.
No.
So front brakes to go in. I'm going to go for PBS Pro Sport. Is it? No, PBS Pro.
PBS, no, Pro. I think they are Pro Sport or Pro Track or something like that.
Yeah, they're decent.
That's what I've got on the Boxster.
Yeah, hard racing compound for track use, really.
And they
race
seem alright
use.
on the dry, like as in for road as well. They're not that squealy or anything.
And they were pretty good value. So I've got Pagid RSL 29s on the rear. They're HP 2000s, but I got a set of those Pagids.
Yeah.
So I'll run the PBS on the front, destroy the HP 2000 on the back, and then put the Pagid on the back.
Yeah.
Get the new exhaust on, do the oil change, and then that car should maybe be done with the exception of one job, which is the key fobs.
Yeah, remote central locking.
Yeah,
which has just started playing up on CGA as well. So CGA,
because you're not using it enough.
no,
it gets that sync.
Yeah, maybe CGA has been working all the time. Even DTC
Have you
still
swapped
works.
keys?
Yeah, I've swapped keys, and I'm going to check the fuses, but it's same thing as yours. It just won't
Gets that sync.
do it.
Every 100 it'll work.
Yeah.
That means you're knackered, I think.
Yeah. DTC still works. Still works on central locking.
Because you've been using
but the red Boxster don't.
Yeah.
So they're so common. The problem.
But I'll speak to Scott at Barnsport because I think they can do the keys
Yeah.
reasonably cheap, which is good. I only want one key working, the other one can not work, and I'll do it on that. But I've got to find out why that passenger occupancy alarm is still going. In fact, I'll get your thing on it now and clear it just to see, because I've changed the sensor.
Clear the code.
Yeah, clear the code. So that's it, guys. So overall, I'm really pleased that this is all done now. It's been a job that's been waiting to be done for.
And it serves purpose.
How long? At least a year and a half. I've been meaning to do
Well,
this.
yeah, I did mine I don't know, 2 years ago. When did I do mine? A year and a half ago,
Yeah,
2
something
years
like
ago,
that.
and then you decided to follow suit.
Yeah.
But it serves purpose as well. You've saved weight.
Yeah.
So you've shed probably 20 kilo plus off the car.
20. I was 28, I reckon. With
I
the,
think
with the
it's
rear
20
wiper delete.
Oh, maybe. But at the same time as shedding the weight, you've solved the water leak problem.
Yeah.
So you've solved a water leak problem, lost the weight on the car.
This car's
and it
lost
looks
about
great.
the same amount of weight as me.
Yeah, it probably has actually.
About 25, maybe a bit more, 25 kilos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
good.
go.
So I'm 50 kilos down. That will make a difference.
Yeah. You might be able to catch me now.
Yeah. Especially on those dodgy tyres you got.
Well, no, you won't. Anyone can catch me on them. There was a Toyota Igo, not even a GR one that was competing with me.
He's going full pelt around the track, and then like some old man walks past him and he sees in the passenger window.
Let me tell you something.
What's going on with my tyres? So there we go, guys. Over the moon with the carbon fibre roof installed.
We like.
Yes, we like. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and check Dan's socials, Dan's Timeless Classics on Instagram and YouTube. Over and out.